Yo, 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 yo. It's little CookieCapone with Cookie's Cabaret. We just here to talk shit. I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. What he say, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I want smoke with them all. Bring them out, bring them out. Yes, this is Cookie's Cabaret. We gonna try to keep it as natural as possible. But I got some shit to say, if I could just say it lightly. So, I got a bunch of topics I'm going to talk about. Because, I like to run my motherfucking mouth. And this is new to this. I'm true to this. Shit, man. They say, podcasts is for motherfuckers to, express some shit that their friends don't want to hear. And I know they don't want to hear my mouth all the time. So, I'm going to get on here on my podcast and talk shit not here. What she say? She not here. So, we gonna try to see how this come out. It might get posted, it might not. Who the fuck cares? I got 90 minutes to run my goddamn mouth. On your march, get set. Alright, first of all, first thing we gonna mark off this list is home wreckers. What do you feel like a motherfucking home wrecker is? Because I feel like every situation I done ever been in as far as a home done been wrecked already by itself. Like, why the fuck would that bitch be coming to me if her home wasn't wrecked? I'm just saying, that's from like a dyke standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you tell the family and cause conflict, or do you just like hang it up and mind your motherfucking business? I'm a kind of hang it up and mind my motherfucking business type person. You want to ruin a happy home by exposing it. He probably got like motherfucking 10 other bitches anyway. On God, on G-O-D, on M-E, on my soul. So, it's very, very fucking opinionated. They like, oh, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Man, nigga. That man gonna cheat regardless. It's either with you or another motherfucking ungamunga. Period. He gonna find somebody he can pay for that goddamn pussy. I know that. They gonna go. They gonna go for it. They gonna go for the dro, nigga. I know that. Pro that. So, I mean, just like in your personal opinion, I should have probably went live with this shit. Oh, the introduction to Lil Cookie Mac. I'm back. Look at me now. Alright. So, the next thing we gonna tackle is motherfucking black racist people. Listen, they got a myth, right? If you black, you can't be racist. Oh my gosh. I know some motherfucking black people that think the man, aka the white man, is the goddamn devil. So, like, when it comes to that, black people can be very racist. But I mean, it's kind of like y'all caused that on yourself. I mean, damn. What was it, like 300 years of slavery, goddammit? And we just supposed to wake up one day and like y'all folks? Nah, that ain't no shade, bro. Yeah, I just realized I said some shit to get me caught up. But I mean, it's a real nigga moment. I mean, but when you go down to the subject of racism, it's like mostly about what you was taught, because you could be ignorant, which is basically just lack of knowledge. They say nigga mean that anyway. Ignorance, lack of knowledge. But I feel like the people calling you a nigga is the one who are really fucking ignorant. And then, like, if they were taught that and that was the way they raised, like, in their religion, it's going to take some stepping out into the world to really, like, not cure them. You can't cure a racist. It's not even a real disorder. Unlike mental health. Like, girl, I was about to go on a spiral on that. But for real, though, like, can you blame a person for not knowing? That's like in your youth if you was racist. You feel me? Like, you shouldn't have to carry that guilt because that's all you was taught. First of all, who the hell is teaching their kids that nowadays? Like, that's a big-ass life or death type thing. Like, and when it come down to police brutality, niggas is out here really fucking scared. Because, like, honestly, you get pulled over, there's no reason why you should have to fear for your fucking life over a fucking traffic ticket or a racist motherfucker. But that goes down to ignorance. And you can't tell me that 32-year-old police officer don't know no motherfucking better. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't never been out in this world and know that. So, while y'all out here, pegging the youth for being racist or whatever, that's like, it's like a young child doing what they're fucking taught. But kneeing somebody's fucking neck to where they fucking die, you can't tell me that man went out there. So he ain't ignorant. He knew better. He should have fucking do better. But I mean, as far as black people, I feel like we could grow out of a little bit of blaming all our poverty on the man or the white man. Honestly. Like, I know a lot of fucking white-ass, cool-ass people. And I mean, that's the first thing that motherfuckers that try not to be racist, quote-unquote, do is peg out their black friends. You know what I'm saying? But, like, they're not all mean. It all comes down to a spiritual being and a spiritual connection. Now, I don't deal with negative motherfuckers in any way, shape, or form. Like, if I gotta be around you and every moment is fucking negative, I'm sorry. Birds of a feather flock to fucking together. They're gonna be like, they're gonna start to rub off on you and your motherfucking energy, and you're gonna start to be a negative fucking Nancy. And I don't agree with that. Like, you want to walk around like it's a cloudy day every fucking day. Like, anything I say, nothing can make you laugh. I hate motherfucking negative people, bro. Because, like, I'm an empath. I absorb all that shit. And I'm sorry, but I ain't reached the point yet where I can process the energy and let it out. Some of that shit becomes my own. And that's the problem with being a motherfucking empath today in these life. And on a further motherfucking note, the more woke you are, the harder it is to stand against, the ways of the motherfucking world. Because I got some very strong motherfucking opinions. And motherfuckers might not want to hear it, but that's why I started a fucking podcast. Thank you. I ain't you. Shit. So, you talking about black racists. Like, racism just pops right back the fuck up in certain situations, like The Little Mermaid. Now, before I get into how I feel about The Little Mermaid being black, let's tell you what the fucking world feels about the mermaid being black. You got your low-key racist or prejudiced people, because, I mean, being prejudiced can be just as harsh as being fucking racist. But you got your low-key motherfucking prejudiced people talking about, y'all shouldn't have made The Little Mermaid black because that's not the tradition. And even though y'all done played our people for fucking years, if I gotta watch 12 Years a Slave, motherfucking Chloe Bailey is gonna be the goddamn Little fucking Mermaid. Don't give a fuck. They made Brandy's wide-eyed ass. Yeah, that's the next point I'm gonna get to. They made Brandy motherfucking Cinderella. Shit, and that was the best and only Cinderella I ever seen. Bitch, I'm a dyke. I ain't like dolls or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So to watch Cinderella and like get in my body about it, Whitney Houston was in that. We got our living fucking legends, or, not living no more, Lord rest her soul. But we got our motherfucking legends, you know what I'm saying, that starred in that, and y'all want to make this Little Mermaid thing be black. All I'm concerned about in the motherfucking end is that Cinderella's eyes was too far apart and the Little Mermaid's eyes is too far apart. That's as deep as I get. If y'all want to get real about it, you can go into the politics and, they said this and they said that. Kyra don't fucking care. Little CookieCapone and Cookie's Cabaret don't give a fuck what color the Little Mermaid is. Now, if y'all tried to turn Vin Diesel into a white man for Fast and Furious, I would be fucking mad. I'm sorry. Give me something about some cars or some toys or some dolls or some shit. And I can, you know what I'm saying? But not no fucking dolls. I'm scared of motherfucking dolls. And by the way, like, we need to be careful what we do when we get fucking bored, honestly. Because I be on these goddamn dating sites and, man, listen, it's so many motherfucking creepy people out there. Like, to the point where I don't even do it no more. Because you could put you there for casual conversations and bitches like, yeah, come drop that dick off to me. And I'm like, what the fuck is you on? Like, bitch, you don't even know my fucking name. What do I like? My favorite color, army green. Do you even care? Or are you one of these guys out here? And by guys, I mean niggas. And that's what we're going to refer to the whole podcast. We ain't even on racism no more. But niggas, boys, guys. It's not that I hate guys. You know what I'm saying? I just hate the fucking ego and the masculinity. I like, my sister asked me today, like, why you don't have dyke friends? Because, man, most dykes overcompensate for the fact that they ain't got a goddamn dick. So they pull off masculine energy and shit like that. And I don't want to be around somebody that's not secure in themselves. I'm not saying all dykes or all studs are like this. But goddamn, I get more masculine energy from these little females than I do from an actual dude. I got a lot of guy friends I'm cool with on a, dap you up type basis and shit. But I mean, to have somebody who low-key want to be a man so they imitating testosterone, it just leaves a bad fucking taste in my mouth. And I'm a little biased because I'm a whole stud or whatever the fuck you want to call me. But I don't emulate that masculine energy. Like, don't shake my hand too hard, nigga. You hurt me. I am a bitch. Like, ew. Stop playing with me. But I mean, I like my conversation with my guy friends a little bit more than I like my conversation with my girlfriends. Because, like, with your girls, it's all about feelings. And I got this one friend, and I ain't gonna say no names. That bitch fell in love off a friend request. I can't do it every other 10 days. You in love with a new motherfucker. I'm sorry. They be like, shots fired. I ain't firing no shots. This bitch know I love her. But goddamn, man. But you get these fucking creeps, they just want nudes. And then on top of that, if that's all you want, you better fork over some fucking money for it. You think a nude should be free and you only on here for that? Like, okay. First of all, you don't watch a lot of porn. And you must be fucking bored with your motherfucking life. You just need to see something real. Trust me, been there, done that. But goddamn, you can at least pay these hoes if you want them to be hoes. Y'all coming at respectable women with please send nudes. And y'all don't even say please. And it's going to sound like I hate niggas. And it's not that I hate niggas. It's just I hate the testosterone that come with niggas. And then you get these fucking, these almighty alpha males. Man, every alpha male I done never ran into was full of shit. You got a motherfucking God complex and you can't stand rejection. So I just don't fool with it. You know what I'm saying? I keep my real friends close, but my enemies closer. I'm just saying. But when you out there like that, this is what I'm saying. Like, bitch told me the other day she want a fucking fuck buddy. Okay, talking about I was too far away. Like, bitch. Okay. How safe are you with what you're doing? And is this a regular occurrence? Because at this point, I need to know what you can be trusted with. Because all about these multiple sex partners and shit, exchanging enemies, you gonna fuck around and get a soul tie with a damn demon. Period. I got lucky with all my soul ties, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't, bad people or anything like that. But you got to be more picky and choosy about what you lay down with out in his world. And y'all wonder why y'all motherfucking depressed out here. I mean, damn. You fucking with a nigga that ain't done nothing but shot 10 people. He living a life of fucking war, got PTSD because he been in a war zone his whole life. Ain't never even been to the army. I'll drink to that, though. Nah, y'all really had to get a drink. Because I've been on a motherfucking roll. And then, like, you'll get these motherfuckers that be like, oh, well, this is just how I am. And you gonna have to deal with it, love me or hate me. Motherfucker, I ain't got to deal with you. And your toxic coping mechanisms. If I'm working on my motherfucking self, you need to be working on yourself, too. That's bitch or nigga included. Period. Poo. Period. What the fuck that bitch say? Oh, God. So, before you be bound to a demon, you need to, check some specs on some bitches. And even, I thought that getting with an older bitch would solve that. But these bitches don't be having them all either. Maturity is not in motherfucking age when you go for mine. And I got a lot of motherfuckers that tell me that I'm old for my age. I've got an old fucking soul. And trust, I fucking do. But I don't fit in with this world. And I don't plan on ever fitting in this world. So, if you want Cookies Cabaret, you gonna get a mouthful today. Today. Cause, bruh, I done got in the swing of things. But then you get men that's not allowed to express their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Or they've been told, you a bitch for crying, or don't let nobody see your weakness or whatever. First of all, I got lucky in being a woman because I got to cry. You know what I'm saying? But these men don't get to express themselves. That's why they out here killing they fucking bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you finally get an emotional attachment that your mama never gave you, and you want to motherfucking kill a bitch because she won't talk to you or text you back. And I understand that being ignored shit, that shit aggy. But there has got to be some, like, self-control in what you do. I'm sorry. Like, some shit you need to process on your own. It's not everybody's fault for how your feelings make you feel. And you get a lot of that fucking suppressed fucking lack of emotions from a lot of men that was raised by women. Because they think they know how to raise a man. And honestly, you don't. Because they probably ain't never had a real male figure in their lives, so they just want a tough boy. You know what I'm saying? Even though all these tough boys that they done laid down with that made them fucking cry their heart out and want to end life and shit. So you trying to raise your little nigga tough, but that's the only fucking coping mechanism is to raise your boy tough. But what about raise your child with love? Because at the end of the day, boy or girl, at the end of the day, boy or girl, that's your fucking child. So what about love first? What about kindness? What about compassion? What about giving your kid a fucking voice? So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's how I feel about that. And I feel like even when Mexicans come into the country, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a better family-oriented goals more than a fucking African-American family, because at 18, you got to get the fuck out. Okay, what if I'm not prepared at 18 and you can't come back to mama's house because you're trying to, like, throw me out the nest like a fucking bird? Okay, if I was a fucking bird, God would have made me a fucking bird to throw out the goddamn nest. Instead, I will need understanding and compassion. I need time to get on my feet. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the immigrants or the Mexicans got us beat at, because they'll send money back to their family. They'll live in a trailer with about 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? Until everybody gets on their feet and they support each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a more tight-knit family environment. And I honestly blame the African-American household on a lot of wrong teachings and stuff like that, because we still deal with bondage as far as the mind goes when it comes to the family aspect. So you're so hard on your daughter, but you let your son do anything. That's why we got borderline domestic fucking terrorists in the goddamn cities playing with guns and shit in a fucking war zone, when you can talk your differences out like a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you feeling this way? Does anybody check on your mental health? I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it's not that I hate niggas. It's just that, like, we have a lot of bondage to overcome. I swear. And then you raise your daughters to be, careful and closed-minded, but then you don't show her no love, so she goes out to seek it from other people. And that goes on to my next point. I'm fucking being kidnapped and fucking trafficked with zip ties on fucking doors or notes on a car. And we just bypass this like it's a fucking regular thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that'll never happen to me. But then you hear these horror stories and you're like, oh my fucking gosh, that really happened. It'd be good for the ID channel. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay fat. You can't kidnap a fat person, or you have to bring an army to do it. Shit, I tell my sister all the time, you can't dump 220. I make sure you get that lighter strike. I'm Lil Wayne out this bitch. Yes, sir. But, like, You get people that have never been loved at home, and then they start to act out at school. And then, what if school was a toxic environment because we never cater to the communication aspect of raising a child, is just do as I say. So when you get people that get in this high school environment and get to getting bullied or seeking love from the wrong crowd, then you get a lot of people who drop out of school, and then you get a lot of people who are looked down at because they don't have a high school diploma. So they go for their GED. So, I mean, when you get that, it's a high school equivalent. But I think we need more people to motivate our friends and shit, because they say, oh, you high and mighty because you don't want to work at McDonald's. No, I'm not high and mighty. I just don't like that job, and it's not a lifetime. Who the fuck wants to spend a lifetime miserable? If I don't, you know what I'm saying? To make ends meet. But me personally, I mean, shit. Y'all got enough workers. Why the fuck do I have to work there? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And then I say a lot of this about being in these lesbian relationships. Like, do not treat me like a nigga, bro. Don't treat me like a man, because you're not about to put your hands on me like a man. Like you would a man. Because, bitch, we both going to jail. I'm sorry. We both going to jail if the police get called. Shit, that one bitch said she's going to put on one of them motherfucking dresses. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all dolled up for the police come. They don't know who to take. I'm just saying. But all my bitches know Cookie a loose motherfucking cannon. Don't you try that, because it's going to be fucking war. But stop putting your hands on these fucking dykes. I'm serious. And stop letting these bitches put their hands on you. It's because they giving up some pussy. So, what would you give your man if it was for, like, a gift? Like, you don't give him flowers. It might make him feel like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, what exactly do you get a man? Like, what you want, a remote control car? You know what I'm saying? New intake for your Mustang? I don't fucking know. It'd be crazy out this motherfucker. But how many women know what to gift a man besides the motherfucking pussy? To me, that's not a gift. That could be an add-on. That could be an addition to what you want to give me. But do not, and I mean do not, give me no pussy as no gift. I mean, it's all appreciated. It's all appreciated. But damn, I can't hang that thing up on my fucking mural, my fucking dresser. What, you gonna cut it off and so we can hang it up? Huh? I can't show my friends what my bitch got me. And then I do a lot of, I'm still a girl. Get me a tote bag. I'll put your ass in it. Stop playing with me. But, I mean, as far as what we was talking about before, like home wreckers. Once the bitch get married, I'm going to stop talking to the bitch. But you got to say them fucking vows before I stop talking to a bitch. I swear to God. I wonder how many people who have got married out of either obligation, like they was pregnant, or, you got to raise a family. Because first of all, you don't have to have both parents to raise a fucking family. I mean, and that goes down to communication. Why the fuck y'all can't communicate and still have mama and daddy? Just daddy disappear in the black family, at least. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just a lot that's untapped in this world. So, but, I mean, as far as out of obligation on getting married, I do wonder how many people sit there and regret their decision on who they chose to marry. Because just like me, as far as my growth has gone as a human being and in my life, I feel like, people grow and people change and people stay stagnant. So why the fuck can I be with somebody who's not equally yoked with me and that's not fucking growing? So why should I stay with you and you're the same as I married you when you're 18 and we're 50 fucking 2? It's just a lot of wasted time. But it's just like a curiosity question, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to take a pause because, smoking with cigarettes and doing hood rat things with my motherfucking friends. That's what I've been doing for the past 3 months. Hood rat shit with my motherfucking friends. I swear to God, more than a podcast, we need a reality show. I love them bitches. Shout out to them bitches. So, we going off the subject of, is weed a drug? I feel like anything that you use to cope that does not have a positive impact on your life is a drug. Okay, let's start with cigarettes. If you want to categorize a drug as a bad thing, a cigarette would be a bad thing too. It has, lasting effects on your health. But weed comes from the earth. But so the fuck do tobacco. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But when you depressed and all stressed without it, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You lose your fucking mind and flip shit without it, then it's gotta be. I hate that for you. Do you necessarily need rehab for it? I don't know. Therapy, maybe. To see what the fuck you running from, what you coping from. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's all about perspective. Perception. You can have a vantage point on the same situation. And, your different vantage point, you've seen something I didn't see. We didn't get the whole picture. That's why standing too close to somebody, relationship-wise or, family-wise, you too close to see the bigger picture. That's why, people get done wrong and shit. But is weed a drug? It would be perception of reality. Now, my next thing I want to talk about would be losing your virginity. Okay. It was all the rage. You had to do it. Keep up with the crew. You know what I'm saying? But I personally feel like I won the lost your virginity contest. The nigga that I lost my virginity to got motherfucking hips bigger than his fucking mama's now. And she a big bitch. So, as far as image right now, yeah, I won. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about perception itself. Because, I might be a bigger bitch, but you can't tell me shit. I'm stocky and cocky, motherfucker. And that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. So don't come on here with all that bullshit. This might not even get added. And my last subject right now would be the Queen of England. When people die, you want to, show sympathy and empathy. I don't care. I really don't fucking care that the Queen of England died. The bitch was 1,052. I'm sorry, man. News, monarch, whatever. I mean, tell me Queen Latifah died. I mean, I would lose it. I would hold a candlelight vigil for my nigga. All of that. Shit, I got certain celebrities I stalk just a little bit. Everybody got a little stalker in them. It might not be a deep stalk, but that bitch Jada Pinkett Smith, goddamn. Or Queen Latifah, Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia. These are all my celebrity I stalks just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like the red table talk. When they being real, she don't bring the real on there. Why the fuck wasn't August on there? And then I keep seeing these motherfucking posts about Will saying Jada ruined. Man, Jada ruined his life. Listen, just be a man. Just be a man about it. And stop crying over social media. God damn it. Damn, you want to peg this bitch out? But I don't know how true it is, honestly. I don't know how true to that. But as far as my favorite person, it would have to be Jennifer motherfucking Lewis. Yes. And I say it like that because that's how she say it. This is my favorite famous person because she suffers from bipolar disorder and she's still her fabulous self and medicated. It kind of, speaks awareness to people with mental health. And y'all done seen all 5 of my motherfucking personalities in this goddamn podcast. And I don't give a flying finnuck about it. You know what I'm saying? So this has been Cookie's Cabaret, and you speaking with Big Cookie Mac, Little CookieCapone, Kickerel the Snickerel. You know what I'm saying? It's been a fun ride. Stay tuned for more. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna keep it popping. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't like it, fuck you. If you loved it, love you. We return all energies given. I ain't no saint. I'm a sinner. I'm just happen to be a winner. Blessed by stress and my lessons is the best. You know what I'm saying? But We covered everything we could today. This is like 40 fucking minutes. I can't believe I talked that goddamn long. But you know what I said. A podcast is for that shit you want to talk about that your friends don't want to listen to. I don't want to get on my people's nerves and shit. So I'm going to just, we going to make this a little weekly thing. And I'm going to just come talk my shit when a nigga get off. You know what I'm saying? Run that motherfucking mouth. But this has been Cookies. Look, I try to put my radio voice on. Sexy sexy seductress CookieCapone on CookieCapone. It's on. Once again, it's on. Yeah, I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Y'all know y'all gotta stop before you don't know the fucking lyrics, you know what I'm saying? But, that's our conclusion. I'll see you motherfuckers next week. Gow.